All right, we are looking at robotic farming, all right? And you have CNH, all right? And CNH is going to be developing equipment and services, manufactures so specialized machines and services for farming and construction industries, supplies replacement parts and accessories. I like replacement parts and accessories because that means they're selling to other people, other companies. I think this is big. And they're going to have all these agriculture design, manufacturers, distributors, full line machinery and implements, including 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive tractors. Ew, they are the United Kingdom, but still. And they have a 1.87% dividend, and they're being compared to DE, John Deere. John Deere has a lot of robotic stuff. Latest AI sprayer precision tech goes beyond the boom. That, because who usually sprays crops? Christy Nome says not anymore. So I don't really know. This could be a very interesting guy. And they're going to have their earnings July 30th. So my one thing is I do not really like British companies because they might not always be getting American money. But I think that these guys have a lot of potential in our current ongoings. And then you have DE, dude, DE2. They bought a robotics company at one of those dots there. I think it was this one. Or wait, was it this one? They bought a robotics company. And so DE, I also think, and they have a 1.25% dividend, but they have nice robotic stuff going, ready to go, you could say. And if we were going to look at DE options, damn, that's crazy. It appears they just got priced in. That's for July 3rd. This one is 5. That's weird. But look, how close are they to their earnings? I think people have high hopes for DE. Clearly these are high hopes. If you look at 182 for that one, that I get to 560. I don't know. I think D, nice player. And then HYFM, I'm still thinking about these guys. And they're steadily 1.6 the past month. That's not too high. A nice steady 3 months though, 89% in the past quarter. So we could see what are these guys going to end up doing? And they do hydroponics, right? Which obviously is going to be cannabis. But I think they're going to be more than just cannabis. And like I said in another video, we don't really know when Trump would do it. Because who knows? He might just say, they don't got options. But I do think these guys could be an interesting player. They're listed in several, I keep seeing articles about them. And they're not just cannabis. They are agriculture, AI, agriculture, equipment and supplies. So especially with like all this shit going on with the climate disaster and stuff, I think that they might have to start really changing how they do farming. So these guys could be another interesting little play. Also, food industry in general, if we're talking about agriculture, I didn't realize some of these food companies have such high dividends. This one, Calmaine, they have a 6.65% dividend, which is obviously good. But they do stuff with eggs, so we know that could be an upcoming disaster with the bird flu shit, because I think bird flu is still going to be a thing. And then you also have BG, another food one. And they're also in a tear. Well, not a tear. Actually, they're down. And these guys are going to be agribusiness, food, ingredients, through all these refined and specialty oils, segment business that sells vegetable oils and fats, cooking oils, all sorts of things. And then they're going to have a 3.41% dividend. So these food companies, they might not be so bad either. I guess we'll see.